In this presentation, we'll take a look at projects, files, and other features and settings. Let's zoom into it with Xero. Here we are in our Get Great Guitars dashboard. We're going to take a look at some of our other settings and features by selecting the drop down over here. We took a look at the major settings, and now let's consider the Files tab. So if we go into the Files tab, so we got the Get Great Guitars or this drop down, we're going to then go into the Files tab. So here we have basically our files library where we can have files, we can upload the files and have our information here. So we have the new folder, we can add new folders and group these files. So your Xero file library contains an inbox and contracts folders. You can add any additional folders you need, upload files to the file library, or email files directly to the file library inbox folder. So you can actually email files to the library. Then attach them to individual transactions. So then you could take these files and attach them to transactions. So that could be useful if you want to, organize certain files within the software and then use them to attach to transactions. So I'm going to say drop down. That's going to be the Files tab. The next thing I wanted to take a look at was the projects. So let's go down to the projects down here. Now, if you were tracking specific projects, for example, if you have a job costing type of system, if you're maybe in construction, or you have longer type of projects, then you can look into setting up the projects features. We're not going to be working too much with the projects in our practice problem as we go through it, but if that's a specialized need for you, then you may want to take more time and look into the projects feature. It might be something we'll take a look at a future time, possibly a future course. So you can enter time, cost, and invoice how you want, and track project financial performance. Projects allows you to focus on your work and see where you can be more profitable. So you can set up your projects here and get more information on it. You can watch the video on the projects if you would like to think about or look at that feature. We're not going to be spending, again, a lot of time in our practice problem here with the projects. Remember that the payroll is an add-on feature, as it is with most accounting software. So if you're looking at something like QuickBooks, the add-on is actually done by Intuit, but it's still an add-on, right? It's still something that you're going to have to basically pay extra for. With Xero, it's done by Gusto, or they recommend Gusto. You saw some other apps there that you can look into other kind of features and payroll options as well. But you'd have to basically add that, so you can go into the payroll item there if you're in more information on that. Then we have the Workflow Max. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on that. You can take a look at that if you so choose. And the App Marketplace, which we already took a look at. And then the other option you just want to remember over here, you have your account information. So if you wanted to go to your account information, you can also go to your icon on the right and down to your account information.